Hello, my name is Christiana Adekule and I'm an A2 Media student, and today I'll be showing you around where Save Trailer was actually taken and the area where it was all filmed. So just come with me. This is the area where Save Trailer was filmed. Just have a good look. And this is the house where everything took place, in that door right there. If you can just zoom in. Yeah, and if you follow me here, I'll just show you one of the scenes where actual Save Trailer was also filmed, and it's just down here. This was the place where one of the members from Save was driving, then a cop member was in the car. So if you just come closer, this will look familiar because this place was actually filmed in the trailer and was shown in the trailer as well. And this is where the driver was driving up from down here, driving up from. So this was the area that we actually used to film Save's trailer. And the makeup was done in there, but everything happened right here. Well, some of the scenes happened right here, and some of them happened in the house that was just shown previously. So if you just follow me, and I'll show you what else that film Save Trailer had. Hello and welcome back. Now we're going to move on to the next location where Save Trailer was filmed as well. Come on, just come with me. This was the very step that the main character, Deborah, stood on. This was the scene where Deborah stood, then she saw the cop members behind her. Just turn around. The cop members behind her, and she was standing right here. Yes, she was standing right here, right in this very place, in the day 2 of filming Save Trailer. This location was very good, and it was a sensible place to pick because kind of an isolated area, no one's around, so that just links in with the genre of psychological subgenre. And if you come with me here, these are the steps that Deborah also ran up. So if you can see how long the steps are, it's not that long, but she was running up these steps and she dropped right there. Let me just sit on the step. Look, she's like right on these steps. And one of the cop members was coming from behind her, as shown previously, to come and chase her. So this place was also filmed and was also shown in the Save Trailer. And this place is a very, very good place because it just shows how well and how good the film was and how successful it was also. And I just really like this area as well. So why don't you stay tuned and I'll show you more. Welcome back, and now we're moving on to the house where most of the scenes were filmed in Saves. I'm excited, are you? Why don't you come with me? So, this is the very door, and we're gonna enter this door in 1 minute to see the location where Saved Trailer was literally filmed and how it all worked together and how the editing was amazing and how using editing, it made everything seem so real and realistic. So why don't you come on in? Save Trailer was filmed. So this was the very corridor where all the characters was and where all of them actually filmed. So why don't you just take a good look from there to there. Amazing. Where one of the cop members was sleeping on the bed. The cop member was sleeping on the bed, and the other, and Deborah was sitting right next to her. And you can see the bed sheets are changed. Everything looks different. Everything looks right nice. So if we just come around here and we come into the bathroom where also Safe Trailer used. This is the bathroom where Deborah was standing and looking at the mirror, which is very, very good. I've seen it in loads of trailers and it just suits well the codes and conventions of what we should expect in horror trailers. And this is the bathtub, one of the scenes that the main character was actually lying down in. And don't worry, she was not naked. We actually had to use some props to make it seem like she was naked, but she wasn't naked. She had some clothes on. And this bathtub is very, very nice, clean, very good. There's something I would see in another existing horror trailer, and it just looks amazing. So this is where some of the parts of Safe Trailer was filmed, the living room. And this is the very floor where 3 of the cult members were sitting down and discussing their meeting. And when Deborah, the main character, literally walked in and saw them there, and she was shocked. This is also the same spot where the pastor and the main character were having a conversation, and how the main character was discussing and talking about the things she's been seeing or what's been happening. And this is just the scenery and looks amazing. So, yeah. is where I videoed part of my trailer, and this is a beautiful part. The scene where Deborah, the main character, was running down from, and then the demon, one of the cop members, came and chased her. So this is the actual real place where she was actually literally running, and this is just a view of the whole park. And there's some shots that was taken of the whole park, and this is just the surroundings where everything happened during the park scene. So yeah. So this is the area where the trailer saved us film. This is just the surroundings where we actually used to film some of the scenes, and where the house was. And a scene was actually filmed here around this area to actually the scene where one of the main characters was in a car, and one of the cop members was behind her. So this is just a nice view of the area. Very quiet, very peace, very nice. I picked this location because it's a very quiet area, and there won't be a lot of people who would distract us when we're filming. And it's just an unknown area, and it was just good for filming at day and at night time. And this place was actually used because it was one of the scenes of that we actually used and saved. So this is just a little kind of tutorial on the actual view and the location of where everything happened. And if we just come up close here, we can actually see this is the house where most of the scenes were actually filmed, and this is the house here where most of the scenes were literally filmed. And yeah, this house was very interesting, very freaky. So yeah, we're about to enter the room. This is one of the trees where one of the cop members were actually standing, and it's shown in my trailer as well. This is the tree, and if we move down here, this is another tree. The tree right there, just standing on this tree, the tree here, and also this tree as well. And that's just to make it look scary and make things look realistic. This is the park that I used to film my trailer, to film some of the parts of my trailer. That's the section of the swing. That's the swing over there where my main character was swinging on, right there. You can see some people are swinging on it. We also used some parts here. This is just showing you around the park of the scenery where I used. That's just the trees where the cop member was standing as well. That's the tree, also one of the trees that my main character was standing on. One of the cult members, she was standing on this tree as well. This is just the surroundings of the area as well. It's very quiet, and just a lot of trees, and just an interesting place just to film on, and yeah. So this is the scene where I filmed the church scene. So that's the outside of the church, and that's where Deborah was praying, asking for God for forgiveness. And it's just a nice area. It's very unique, very nice. And I thought the church would be suitable because normally horror trailers have something to do with churches. So yeah. Okay, so this is inside of the church. This is how inside of the church looks, and you can see Deborah is praying. The church looks very nice, realistic, and it's just a scenery of how a church is supposed to look like. And the outside of the church was, as shown, I took about it previously. Now this is how the inside looks like. So thank you for listening and watching my location presentation